Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new segment we like to call Quality Real Time with Jason Alec.
Yeah.
So if you didn't catch that, it's because we're using Elwood right now to record this podcast.
In real time.
Yep, in real time.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe us, we can prove it to you through the magic of clapping.
Yes. Wait.
All right, you ready?
Gotta prop up the SM7B.
Yes.
All right. She's ready.
I'm ready.
Cool. 3. Oh, no.
What? 3,
Okay. 2,
2, 1.
1.
Okay, that was just our timing being
That was,
off.
yeah, that was us being stupid.
All right.
Okay.
Either way, we're talking in real time
We're
through the
talking.
power of Ethernet.
Yes.
I'm currently home. He's at our home,
Yes.
and we are
Our shared
chilling
home.
out here on this lovely Wednesday morning, the day before
The
Thanksgiving.
day before Thanksgiving. I want to be on break, you know. I've been waiting long for this.
Listen, this is it shows what we do for the power of music. Also, if you hear my dog, just know he has to be attached to my hip at all times, so you will probably have a special guest star.
Oh,
at some
no,
point
it's
during
good.
this.
We're getting the guest stars involved early. I think that's good. It's
Always.
good practice for us.
Of course,
Yeah.
maybe our
Carlitos,
first
low
podcast.
stakes.
Yes.
You know.
Oh my goodness. Also, another thing about this being real time, every time I interrupt Jace, it's personal. It's not latency.
It's not because of Zoom lag. It's
Ah!
not because of any misinterpretation. It is his own volition.
Yes, it is completely personal. All right. Well, we're just going to jump right in because we've got a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
The first of which is one of my favorites. It's going to be the song of the week, where we
Yes.
talk about all the crazy things we've been listening to. So I'll
Me
pass it
rapidly
off.
pulling up my music library to be like, what music did I listen to?
Don't
this
worry.
week?
I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh, no, I have one.
Oh.
Yeah, I have one right off the bat, just
Okay.
because it popped up yesterday. There's the new Scott Pilgrim on Netflix, the animated series. I highly recommend it to anyone who enjoyed the original Scott Pilgrim movie or even the books, but also thought the movie was a bit problematic for a lot of justified reasons. I
True.
feel like the animated series remedies all that. But anyways, in one of the scenes, they have this old rock from early aughts rock song called United States of Whatever, and it speaks to my soul in a way I cannot describe. I immediately sent it to my dad, and he was like, that's an old classic.
Oh. Can you
Yes.
sing a tiny bit of it, or will you kill me?
Wait, let me pull up the lyrics. Wait.
Because I need for the auditory listeners.
All right. Well, basically, the drum hit, and then it goes, I went down to the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, eh, and I'm like, whatever, and then it's and then it just keeps going like that, and then this chick comes up to me, and she's all like, hey, aren't you that dude? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, that's, it is amazing.
Now, I love the angst of all of that.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. No, I'm joking.
I'm on the corner wearing my leather. This dude comes up. He's like, hey, punk. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's great. The delivery is amazing.
I love it.
So that's my song of the week.
Everybody go listen to that one.
Yes. And then
Sounds
go
like
watch
good.
Scott Pilgrim, because
Yes.
the animation sequence with it is fantastic.
If you have a longer attention span than me, definitely would suggest. My song of the week is going to be shocking, I think, for you.
Okay.
Everybody who I'm close with is going to expect me to say Freak a Leak, right?
Mhm.
Because that's what's been on
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 as of recently. But it's actually not. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's actually the Boy Genius album.
Really?
Yes.
I have to listen to it.
Because someone put me on, right?
Uh-huh.
To the record. I became such a fan that I got the vinyl. I don't know if you've seen it.
I did not. You're going to laugh at this footage when you see it, because I literally the face of shock.
Because here's the thing. I'm obsessed. It's called $20 is a song that I really like. Julian Baker wrote it. It's great. I just watched the short film with Delaney, and it is so funny. And it's literally directed by Kristen Stewart. I'm not going to say anything other than that.
Kristen Stewart directed a short
Yes.
film about Boy Genius?
Yes. It was 3 songs, and the 3 songs are not connected at all, and it makes me laugh so much, and I love it.
Interesting.
But the reason
Let's
I
hope
like
you don't offend Kristen Stewart by making them statements.
Yeah. Julian
She could be a guest on the podcast one day. Who knows?
Listen,
You're gonna
if she
offend her,
is,
make enemies too soon.
Kristen, I'm sorry. Please invite me to the wedding. Anyways, it kind of sounds like Adventure Time music, that song specifically, which is really funny.
Interesting.
The more I listen to it, the more I'm like,
Now I need to really listen to it.
Yes.
Not that I did. See, I love me some Lucy Dacus. I have been a fan because I worked a gig and she was opening for Bright Eyes, and I'd never heard her music or seen her before. I'd heard her name before. And then she performed and did such a great set for an opener. Last minute they were put on, right? Like, because there was a huge rainstorm, so they were going to cancel the opener. But then last minute they're on, and like they killed it. They did an amazing set. So much so that I went and became obsessed with Lucy Dacus. And then the Boy Genius Project, I've heard some things, but
it changes everything because normally, like, I understand singer-songwriter, you stay in a pocket, you relax there.
No.
Because it's so disjunct, obviously you caught my eye. Like, if anyone knows anything about me, I like a little ankle breaker.
Yes, you do.
And so $20 specifically misses the downbeat with the cadence of her voice, and I think it is amazing. Yeah, keeps you off guard. It almost has elements of, like, I'm going to get, like, completely yelled at for saying this, but there's, like, some elements of prog rock in it in the sense of shifting where the downbeat and where the vocals fall. Really disjunct and fun. And I wasn't expecting that out of the three of those ladies. So, shout out. Love them. Boy Genius. There you go. That's my song of the week. And a very long-winded answer.
Yes, but I feel like it was worth it. You really had to sell it to me.
Yes,
so.
I had to get that out. I feel like it's been hiding within. Freak a Leak is just the cover up. Which, if you haven't heard Freak a Leak, how you it, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's all I can sing without getting flagged on this. So swiftly moving on to what Elwood sessions do you have this week? And yes, this counts.
This counts. I mean, this session, right? And we're probably gonna do a little sing song.
Yes.
But this week, honestly, R&R. Getting back up with it next week.
Yes.
I'm really taking full advantage of this Thanksgiving break. Everyone, I'm sure, will agree. It's hard being a senior in college out here, you know.
Yeah.
So trying to take advantage of the full Thanksgiving. So I'll hit you next week with any new sessions.
Yeah, and same goes for me, except because I don't have that many festivities. We'll get into that in a little bit. Going on, might try to sneak one in with Zach just because he's around and he's doing things. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, that's a good choice.
For those who don't know Zach, he's one of my good pals, and he's a bass player. So Zach, if you're listening to this, you should be. If you're not, everybody call out Zach. No, I'm joking. Yeah. So we'll see, because we haven't had a bass player. We've talked about this before, but I need to make it public. There hasn't been a bass player.
There hasn't been a bass player. And I feel like it's worth noting too, like, having a bass player is rhythm and closest you'll get to rhythm and melody kind of in one sort of succinct instrument. So getting someone with bass on here to really prove the strengths of Elwood, I think, is important.
Let's step outside the box, people. Yeah. You know, I'm dying to just hear bass and vocal too. That's fire. Keep it dramatic, people. Keep it dramatic during the holiday season.
Get someone with like an upright cello. And we'll do like one of those like sultry like jazz sets where it's just like one bass like playing like disjointed notes like ka-dunk-dung, ka-dunk-dung, and like someone singing along with it.
Listen, it's a vibe, and it makes you such a, like, to the guitar players, don't hate on the bass, because Jace knows this, it's so annoying. I do this in the house all the time to like practice my head not like being with my hands. I always practice bass lines and sing over them just to keep myself in check and to make sure that I'm not relying too much on either or for my melody lines, because that is something that's real, people.
And then you get complimented by our neighbor
practicing
midday.
That was really funny. Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, we have a balcony in the back, right? And I went out there just to like breathe some fresh air after practicing for like 4 hours. And the guy beneath us was like, "Who's that playing the guitar up there?" And I was like, "That would be me, sir." And he was like, "Right on. It sounds good. Gives me background music to clean to."
That's funny.
So I'm happy someone's a fan.
Yeah, you know. Tell him subscribe to this podcast.
He should
to learn more.
So if you're out there, you can clean to this too. All right. Swiftly moving on to what the people want to know, which is release radar. What is coming out of the world right now? Is there anything that we should have our eyes on?
Oh my goodness. As of right now, in terms of new projects, a lot of people going on tour, like announcing new tours and stuff like that, which is really what I've been interested in. Especially like I talked to you about this. The Brittany Howard. She released a single, or is releasing a single. Right now, she's making a bunch of new music, and she's mostly touring it before she fully releases it, which I think is really, really cool.
Interesting choice. Yeah.
But I mean, she's such a great live performer.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I think that's really that. I think that's a good route in terms of an album release for her. Right. Get the people who have loved your vocals and are impressed by your vocals and your live performance. Get them to listen to the new stuff in person. Get that feeling of that live in person performance, and then release it. I think that's a great strategy for her. So very excited for the new Brittany Howard project.
Me
on the way
too.
Yes.
Alabama Shakes, people.
If you loved Alabama Shakes,
You will love
Brittany Howard. The stuff that she makes is wonderful.
Exactly.
You've probably heard the Stay High, which she did with Childish Gambino, which is a great single. But if you didn't love her already, go listen to all of her stuff.
Yeah, you're going to love her now. In terms of release radar, like you, I'm not holding out. Obviously, there was the Andre 3000 album.
Yes, there was
haven't
the Andre
heard it.
3000 album.
Go listen if you haven't. I will warn you, that first song is about 6 minutes, and it's quite the instrumental.
I loved it,
thing.
though. Wait, now this is your release radar, because now I want to talk about the Andre 3000
Okay.
album. Sorry, I've usurped your selection. I got a twofer in there. I am surprised it was released under the genre alternative. It should have been jazz.
Honestly, both genres, like, I'm not a genre guy. I'll lay it out there. Everybody knows this. I think genres are really, like, kind of silly. I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
because what makes anything, and the point of jazz and the point of alternative music was to be free flowing. So honestly, call it whatever you wanna. I still like it. I think it's a different side of him, which is really great. And
I just think it's not alternative. I think it's jazz.
Okay.
If you're going to consider it anything.
Hey,
With the way he
theirs.
plays that flute over the
Yeah.
electronics.
Oh my
kidding?
gosh. Well, the sound selection is fantastic.
Oh, it's wonderful.
So if you haven't listened to it, I highly suggest you do. So yeah, that's cooking right now. What else is really heating up? I think that's like the biggest buzz right now. I think I hit the stops here.
Well, yeah, because no one was expecting it, and
Right.
that's been most of his press too, being like talking about literally it says on the album, warning, no bars, like.
Yeah.
So
Super cool stuff. Yeah. So go listen to that. It will keep you occupied for a good many of minutes. So don't be shy.
Put it on your transportation home. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Keep you calm on that stressful
Right.
drive.
Can't sleep? Put that on. Very good. This is Alec from editing. How did I forget Oral by Rosalia and Björk? I don't know. So go run it up. Run it up. Listen to it. Break some ankles for me. Do me a favor. Thank you. And back to the podcast. Moving swiftly on to a fun segment that we like to call Elle Would You Rather.
Elle Would You Rather? Yeah.
So some of these will be related to Elwood specifically and recording sessions, but some other ones of these will just be downright random. So I think I'll kick off. Elle, would you rather, mister, play your instrument with condiments clearly on your fingers, or sing with peanut butter jelly in your mouth?
See, neither are great options, because I'm just imagining the textural experience.
Right.
I guess I would probably choose like whatever instrument I love the least, to put the condiments on.
I mean, like iPad child fingers, like truly, like the strings need to get thrown
with the
out.
singing with it, just all of that is going to get on my microphone. All
Yeah.
the sort of spitting and projectiles with it all, and my mouth would be all gummy. Yeah, so I guess I would rather use the condiments with an instrument.
jail. You'd have to replace those strings, wipe down that fretboard.
But why does it have to be a stringed instrument?
It's true. It could be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would probably strategize if I have to do it to pick something that I don't like as much.
Yeah, I get that.
You know.
Keyboard's easy fix.
Yeah, keyboard is easy. Get the Clorox wipes out. Give her some TLC, some love.
Yes.
Problem resolved.
Oh my gosh, though, if the sauce is colored, though, God bless. Those white keys will always be a hint of something. I used to tutor children, and, they love to have really dirty hands. And I had a piano class of about 30 kids, and when they all left, all the keys were, like, orange.
Yeah.
And it always sent me for a spiral, and, what are you going to do?
The kids got some crimey fingers.
They do. Would you like to throw it back? What do we got?
Oh, my goodness. Would you rather be a professional, like the glass players, like the people who, like, set up... Like, there was the guy in Prague who had one of those.
Yes.
Where it was, like, a table full of all, like, the wine glasses and everything, and he'd, with his finger, play that. Would you rather be one of those and have to maintain that instrument and have to do all of those kind of things? Or play the hurdy-gurdy, which is arguably not the sexiest instrument in any way, shape, or form. It's also got weird maintenance because it's all medieval and stuff. So you're going to have to tap yourself into a different community.
I'm going to have to go, and if you didn't guess this, that's funny. I'm going to go with the glasses.
Glasses.
For the flex of it. Like, what a flex that is. Oh, yeah. I can play just, like, a row of glasses. Put me on. I'm such a good musician. I can hear the harmonics. Like, I feel like there's a lot more to it than we know. Like, you have to tune the glass.
Yes.
That's so fun. Like, I feel like I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready to be annoying. Jace knows this. I'm, like, always doing RL skills in the house because I'm terrible.
But now you got to transport down 3 flights of stairs.
Listen, for bragging rights, I'll do it.
See, you'll figure it out. You get a pulley system.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Would you rather? I'll try to make this one a cool one. Record your session through a lit candle, meaning on the other side, so it, like, looks like you're in flames, or spinning on the fan. We've talked about this. Like, taped to your fan overhead. Which one would be cooler?
See, I want to do the fan one. Immediately, I want to do the fan one. But I would love to do both.
It causes a projectile, though. Like, if something goes haywire, that's it. Like, someone's getting injured.
I don't know. A bunch of people already have done it, though.
It's true.
Duct
like, tape.
It's tried and trusted. There was what song went viral that one time where people were taping their phones to their fans to have it go around?
It was on TikTok.
It was on TikTok for a little bit. People stopped doing it for whatever reason. Maybe it's the projectile, but
yeah, I don't remember, but yeah. And then I was thinking about the candle one for a little bit, like putting it through clear glass candle.
No.
That would be really fun,
cool.
just to, like, heat up the edges of the picture. Basically, all's to say is let's get creative with the camera angles, guys. Yeah. We will not be doing that today because it's a nice little holiday seasonal episode, but definitely something in the future we're gonna experiment with.
Yes,
get going, if you will. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. What do we got?
Would you rather eat month-old Halloween candy or a week-old leftovers?
Listen, I've done both. Quite frankly, I've done both. Jace, you're asking the wrong guy. Both. Easy. You got week-old leftovers, I'll eat it. A week? Like, it's like, I'm
Week's
the person.
not too bad,
okay.
I guess.
Until the bitter end. I will eat it till the bitter end.
Understood.
Yeah, for sure. And come on, Halloween candy? That stuff will be out next year too, and you know it.
It gets stale.
Listen, you know? Well, to be fair, I don't eat that much candy that, I would get sick from eating old candy, but yeah.
See, and this is now exposing us. I'm looking at the M&Ms that are in the Halloween bucket almost a month out from Halloween.
Listen, it's M&Ms. What are you going to do? They don't go bad. It's like saying a Twinkie. Now, if it was like, here, I'll throw one back at you. Oh, would you rather eat Thanksgiving food 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, or a month-old Halloween candy. Because this changes it for me.
This changes it for you.
Yeah.
See, I think I would probably... It depends on what the leftovers are. Right?
Turkey.
It's just turkey?
Turkey, stuffing. Traditional.
Stuffing can kind of... You can kind of get away with it. And at least the way my family makes it.
No.
Keeping it refrigerated. But the
2 week old.
2 week old turkey is probably not a go. So I guess the month-old candy.
Yeah. That's the correct answer. Because, like, candy, right, isn't going to go bad. Like, they're, like, engineered by the U.S. government, no, I'm joking, to, like, not degrade ever. Like, if everything ended right now, the M&M would still be standing.
Be there as the main source of sustenance
exactly.
for the fallout human existence.
Exactly. That and, like, McDonald's burgers and, like, Taco Bell's ground beef. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
my old math teacher had... He had a Burger King burger in the classroom that he had there for years just to show the preservatives in Burger King burgers and how after years the burgers still look the same.
Now, also, for people who don't know, Jason and I met in the Czech Republic.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And when we got there, we had to make do with the food items that were readily available. Tell me why, when I look back at pictures, Jace, all of us, and I mean all of us, were at least 10 pounds lighter.
Yeah. I mean, even though we were eating, it's not like we were starving ourselves. We were eating food and going out and getting food and stuff like that. Just the food was better there.
Yeah.
It
were
was better
skinny.
Quality because they had stricter laws about like sugar and preservatives and whatever.
Yeah. It was marvelous. We could eat whatever.
Yeah.
And still lose weight.
Still have a great time.
It was a vibe. And I look back at pictures, I'm like, Jace, what happened? Like, we eat the same. Because even now, when we live together, we eat virtually the same.
Yeah, virtually the same stuff as we ate in Prague.
But
it's just the quality of it is different.
So different. And this is always like an ongoing joke. We also met our other roommate, Delaney, in Prague.
Yes.
We're always like, when stuff hits the fan, we're like, well, let's just go back.
Yeah. That'll be the escape country.
Yes. You know, no Elwood out there, so we're going to have to wait. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right. To close this out and let everybody get to their holiday,
we
need to finish off with us degrading each other with the roommate report card. Yay. Which, this is going to be tough for you because I haven't really been home all that much.
No. Roommate report card.
I know what you're going to say, I think. I can feel it.
Can I give you... you're really going to hate me for this
Go
one.
in.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. So I am going to give you a C. You want to know why?
Why?
Because of the Band-Aid left in the bathroom.
I knew it. Right, here's the thing. Okay, everybody.
Automatically deducts 2 letter grades.
So
that alone.
I had a blister on my foot from playing basketball. I take a shower, shit comes off. I forget that it existed.
Gotta take it with you.
Delaney and Jace
gotta take it with you.
So okay. Listen, guys. Like, yeah, it was left in the shower, and it really. Delaney also is a germaphobe, so they won't touch it. Like, if anything is left, not happening. They're not gonna touch it. So my B.
We will find the owner and make them touch it.
Yes, which is so funny.
You. Yes.
Yeah. For you, again, I haven't really been home that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. Well, am I? Let me think. No, I think that's been, Jace has been having some early holiday time, just relaxing, vibing. I'd give him an A this time.
Amazing.
Look at that. We've been doing nothing really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
No, and he brought cornbread.
Yes, and I did bring cornbread.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So that'll add points on. I feel like overall, as roommates, we need to help Shakira more. Shakira's our little houseplant.
Oh my gosh. Shakira has been drooping. we call her Shakira because she's like a Sony flower pot. And she has like Shakira lyrics on it.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, she was going strong.
she was going strong. I just think it's too cold.
Yeah. She's struggling out here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put some toothpicks to hold her upright. She's a sunflower in winter. We did it to ourselves, but you know, we're praying for you, Shakira, if you're out there.
Shout out to Shakira.
Yes. And yeah, with that, enjoy your holiday, everybody.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Happy day off.
Yeah.
Because everyone else celebrates. If you
Happy
don't.
Indigenous People Day. Happy
Yes.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you tune in again next time
Yes.
we do this in 2 weeks. So keep your eyes peeled. All right?
For quality real time.
Yes, with Jason Alec.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.